Good evening. This is the full-length video, and we're going to take a good hard look at this heat wave that we're under. It's probably more intense than the one earlier this summer across the Carolinas, but notice that it's not just the Carolinas that's involved in some extreme heat. We have multiple states experiencing this extreme heat. We have extreme heat watches, warnings, heat advisories across multiple states, going from the southeastern United States even up into Massachusetts and New York City, sweeping across the deep south, the mid south, up to the Nebraska and the Dakotas, even up towards International Falls. Not immune to the heat, but around closer to home, North Carolina, Virginia, South Carolina, probably parts of Georgia. We're looking at extreme heat for the next couple of days. And the reason so is this expansive upper level high pressure center. This is broken off from the Bermuda High. And, just like earlier this summer, that's pretty much what happened as well, except this one's more intense because it happens later in the summer and, all that stuff. But what we are looking at is this high pressure center is actually what we call retrograding, which is, systems usually move from California to the East Coast, but this one is moving from the East Coast towards California. And when that happens, that's because mainly we don't have too much momentum in the atmosphere. The National Weather Service has a experimental heat risk product. This is for tomorrow, Sunday, July 27th. This was updated just a little bit ago. This area in purple is extreme category for heat risk, and if you look down here, extreme means rare and or long duration extreme heat with no overnight relief affecting anyone without cooling or hydration, as well as health systems, industries, and infrastructure. So even at night, Sunday night, Monday night, we're not going to get too much relief out of this heat wave in the Carolinas. You'd have to go all the way up to the mountains to escape. But even there, you still have minor or moderate heat risk, which means at the very least, primarily affecting those who are extremely sensitive to heat without cooling and or hydration. But most everybody is at least those who are sensitive to heat, especially those without cooling, hydration, and some health systems and industries will be kind of sensitive. So in the short earlier today that was posted, this you need to be hydrating, because I'm just clicked on a random point here, 3 miles east northeast of Fairfield. Look at these high temperatures. These are air temperatures, 101 air. That's not counting the humidity, so it's going to be even higher, and that's the reason for this extreme heat risk. If we move on to Monday, same kind of deal. Tuesday, we see a little shrinkage, especially towards the coastal plains. Wednesday, even less so. The vast majority of the Carolinas is still under a major heat risk, which is, if you look here at the side, this affects anyone without cooling and or hydration, as well as health systems and industries. So even into Wednesday, into Thursday, we won't get out of this until probably late Thursday or Friday, and we'll get into that. In fact, let's get into that right now. Our relief from this heat wave sits all the way up here in the northern part of or central part of the Canadian prairies. Here, right here, there's Minnesota, North Dakota, Montana, there's Washington State. You'd have to travel all the way up here. This front that's sagging across the Canadian prairies, that is going to give us our relief late next week. And, look at some of these temperatures. We can dream, right? 45, 41. That sounds really nice right now, actually. Not going to lie. So let's see how this will help hopefully evolve. So here is our analysis. We have a pretty weak front draped here across the mid-Atlantic. Even, we've seen earlier where you still have some heat advisories in effect for the Boston area. If we move this forward, all of the precipitation, rain and thunderstorms are rotating around this upper level high pressure center from the deep south up through the Ohio river valleys and into the New England. It misses the Carolinas for the most part. Of course, we will have some scattered, isolated thunderstorms, but nothing really widespread as far as relief goes. This is Sunday night. We still have some lingering showers and thunderstorms, very isolated across the coastal regions as well as the mountains. Monday might be a little bit more widespread as the ridge starts to break down a little bit, and we'll show you some maps. But look, there's that front right up here. It is just now getting into the northern part of the high plains Monday night into Tuesday. Oh, there it is. Sweet relief is on its way. Let's look at this as we go into Wednesday morning. Thursday morning gets even closer. Friday morning it is past, and then Saturday morning we have this pretty much a polar high pressure center that is nudging its way down into the Carolinas, bringing sweet relief. I'm talking about like a 10-degree difference between Friday and Saturday. Saturday, you might see temperatures, or Friday, let's look at Friday. We're going to see temperatures in the mid-90s still, even though the heat risk goes down. We're still looking at temperatures in the mid-90s. Saturday, if everything verifies, we're looking at temperatures in the mid-80s. Mid-80s. That is awesome. And the reason for this is this high pressure. This is the upper level high pressure. This is mid-level through the atmosphere. This begins to break down. So here, this map is Tuesday morning. Wednesday morning, right here, we begin to lose. And it even finally splits up Thursday morning, and even more so Friday into Saturday. And notice that this trough here, indicative of some very cooler weather for this time of year, pretty much takes its time swinging across the northern United States. What does that look like at the surface? It looks like this. Whoopsie daisy. So here is our relief front across the northern plains. This is going to be diving south and eastward. It can't get here quick enough, if you ask me. I know in the earlier videos I said that, warm weather, but this is hot. This is different, okay? This isn't warm weather. I'm in an oven right now, and I don't like it. And I'm sure you don't like it either. But this is our relief. So thanks for watching. Y'all guys be safe, especially if you are highlighted, if your region here is highlighted in the deeper purples. That is your extreme heat watch and warnings. And it doesn't expire for the next 2 days. So Sunday into Monday, we're still looking at some extreme temperatures. Be sure to stay hydrated, limit outside activity, and just be safe.